Hi guys, it's Laura and welcome to another Plan With Me video, this time December one. And as we are beginning, we are making a cup of hot chocolate because I really love it, especially with the whipped cream and some chocolate chips. I think it's such a good combination and it's a great start of bullet journaling. So here it is, our delicious beverage and a cute photo I took. Let's turn on the lights and start with our bullet journaling session. For this one, I decided to use, the classic Christmassy colors, and those would be red and green. And I decided to make a cover page, like a little present, and I even titled it, you will see, from Laura to December. And I made it seem like this was like a little present, and then I colored it fully with red brush pen, and I added some washi tapes from local shop and also a sticker. Since this and the November spread are basically my first ones that I am doing thematically, I really wanted this to be a typical Christmas theme, and I don't care if other YouTubers or people are doing it too. I wanted to try out this vibe and I'm really happy that I did, because I even bought decorations, as you can see, candy canes and stars, and I even bought the LED lamps, and I wanted to make it as much festive as I could have. Anyways, we are continuing with cutting this present, and it's because I wanted to make it seem like really if that was a little present that is inside our bullet journal. And of course, all that is left is basically to just cut the extra parts, put this cute sticker that has a deer on it and it looks perfect in the middle, write the dedication, and that is from 2. And I added the green color. It looks kind of black now when I look at it, but nevertheless I wanted the corners to be a bit more intensified and pointed out. And as a final touch, we are adding some stars and trees designs, which I actually bought from Zara Home, and it's such a perfect little touch. It makes the present seem a bit more alive. I have to admit, cover page is definitely one of my favorites in the video, and when it comes to this page, this is like a calendar, monthly calendar page. I am not exactly that satisfied with it because I really went all for it. I was crazy with stamps that I bought, this seasonal stamps, and it was all over the place, so just watch it, but know that I don't like it that much. When it comes to this design I am drawing right now, I like this design. I was pre-planning it, and this is supposed to be like a little letter, and then inside the letter there is just a monthly calendar. On the bottom of the page there is a little quote that says it's the most happiest season of all, and of course, as you know, it's from a song. I thought that a festive or like Christmas song lyric would be perfect for December quote page. I continued with a lot of drawing, and for this I drew like a little lights that are supposed to be hanging from the ceiling or whatever, and I liked this, but it was with the letter and everything, stamps later, it was just a bit too much. But nevertheless, this design is actually pretty cute because I was drawing stars and I was drawing ornaments and also snowflakes, so it's a very great vibe. But I'm saying it that it just wasn't perfect for this specific spread. I had an idea in mind of how I would change this spread, but I decided to leave it here because sometimes the spreads that we make are not exactly, our perfect spreads that we would like to have. But honestly, this spread showed me what type of design and what type of style I want or specifically don't want to have. And I am actually a lot into minimalistic spreads and minimalistic style, so this spread is definitely, now I know for sure that it's not me, and honestly it's okay because it is reminding me of what I really like and what I don't like. And my advice for you is definitely explore it, like try out different styles, and you will definitely from that see what you like and see what you don't like creating. Okay, back to the spread, I guess. So this is the text that I was talking about. I like the calligraphy, it could have been better, but I think it turned out pretty cute. And yes, we are actually here for the perfect part, aka the part where I screwed up. And I love the stamps, don't get me wrong. I don't think that I should have put this many stamps as I did. I guess what it is to blame for this is my huge love for stamps, and I wanted to own them so badly. And when I just had my first, big collection of stamps, I couldn't resist and I wanted to put them all over the place, but I am regretting it right now, and I promise for the next time I will definitely cool down with the stamps. Since we're speaking of them, like, aren't they so cute? They have all types of patterns and shapes, and they're not just for Christmas and December type of spreads. I would use them for like any type of spreads I would like, because they're not, specifically seasonal stamps, but they could be. Let me know in the comments how you like this calendar. I really don't, so even if you don't like it, please say that to me. I just think I went wrong with it, but as I said, this was my opportunity to learn something. And we are finally moving on to the next spread, and it's basically a more in-depth type of calendar. And I had this idea during the night before I made this, and it turned out to be perfect. All of my greatest ideas are basically born in the night. What I'm doing here is that I put letters in all of the days of December, which is 31 days. So I made 31 letters, and in every single letter I'm going to write my key appointments or exams or something that is going to be important that day. And I put all of them in red color. And honestly, even though I like minimalism and toned down colors, I went all red for this one, and I don't regret it because, believe me, it turned out pretty cool. I don't know if you can relate to me, but the process of coloring in the parts that I shape out, that is such a relaxing process for me, and I could do it for hours and not even like regretting a second, because it's just a moment to think, a moment to feel relaxed. What I did next was that I colored the parts where the text, where the numbers will be, with gold pen, and this gold pen honestly is everything. Recently I started to love gold and silver pens, every kind of pen that has some type of a glitter on it, and I will buy more in the future. I need the silver one badly. I also drew like 2 candy canes in the corners because I wanted to fill out the space that was left, and I put black corners in the letters, and that was basically it for the spread. I also wanted to let you know quickly that I really changed the editing style in this video. I tried to make it more festive and toned down, relaxing, that you get the cozy vibe. So I hope that this is not a problem to you and that the video is, soothing for the eyes. So that is a very important part to me, that the video is gonna be, aesthetically pleasing, as people would say. So I think I accomplished that in this video, but I would really like to know what you think. With that being said, we are continuing with my playlist page, and I like to make playlist page together with the monthly overview, where I just wrote what was good in the month, what was interesting, what was worth remembering. And for the playlist page, I decided to be even extra festive this time, and I put a Christmas wreath, and that is a new word actually that I learned. I didn't know that this was called a wreath, and well, now I know. And I put the classic, Christmassy flower with it, some type of branches, and all of that was basically done with 2 brush pens and also a bit of white pen and a black pen. You will see what I'm talking about. And this also, along with the cover page and with the letters, became one of my favorites here. I guess what I tried to did here was basically to put the playlist into a bit more fun type of content, and I really wanted to make it pop out, make the playlist, which is basically just consists of names of artists and the song, I wanted to make it a bit more interesting. In this video, as you can see, I am doing a lot of drawing, and usually I don't do that. I'm focused more on pictures that I print out, stickers, washi tapes, stuff like that. But this time I did the stickers, but I couldn't print them out and they weren't exactly matching. So I didn't put my stickers here, but they will be, I promise, available on my Etsy shop. And the stickers are amazing, I would say. I tried really hard for them, I just didn't put it into those spreads. Oh yeah, and also I'm so sorry if this voiceover is all over the place. I wanted to make it be cohesive, but honestly the thoughts go as they go, and I don't know whether I make sense or not. I tried to put a bit of me into those spreads because I think it adds a better touch, and I also tried to talk about the various spreads that I'm making, of course, and all of that together just, maybe it's messy, maybe it's not. I hope you like the way I sound and what I'm speaking about. So yeah, that was on my mind as I'm speaking, and I wanted to share this with you. I don't know how you are with celebrating Christmas, but I'm from Croatia and this is a very Catholic country, and my family is also, very devoted to Christmas. It's a special holiday and we always decorate the house, we go to church, and it's very special around this time of year because the whole country is basically celebrating. And we have those so-called advents, and then during this time everything is so sparkly. There are lights everywhere, stars and trees, presents. It's really, the atmosphere is perfect, and I showed you a bit of that into the intro of the video, and that was basically my city that I filmed, and I wanted to bring closer the type of atmosphere and energy that the city is having when the Christmas time comes. It's really special to me. I don't like snow and cold weather that much, but the whole Christmas spirit, I'm all into that. Over the past few years, when I was in the main city, Zagreb, studying here, I wasn't paying attention to Christmassy decorations and details here in my apartment. That was basically always waiting for me at home, I guess. But this year I decided to take the action into my hands, and I really decided to, even though I am not having a tree in my apartment or something, and I will not be buying a tree just for this apartment, I decided to buy a couple of, ornaments or decorations, candles, all sorts of stuff, so that I would feel a bit more Christmas spirit in here in my apartment. And I am not regretting this because the Christmas shopping itself, as I'm a huge shopaholic, was so much fun to me. I had a lot of fun designing this whole flat lay basically. You can see a lot of different angles and flat lay designs in my videos, and that is also one of my passions because I am basically an artist in every area in life that I basically could even be. Anyways, oh, the time is flying when you basically are busy talking to yourself in front of like the mobile phone. But what's happening here is that I am making a mood board, or more to say like mood tracker spread, and this is my first one. I've never done it. I decided actually it would be cool to track the way I feel. But also I had this cute idea with that every day would be one present, and I wanted to make this happen. So basically I don't know whether this spread will be of use to me, but I wanted to make it aesthetic for, the purposes of generally the spreads itself. All of those presents had different designs and shapes, and I just put the numbers. And of course, as I'm going through the days, I will color them with colors that I'm feeling that time. So if I'm going to be having a red color for feeling bad, then I'm going to be coloring the present with red. And we're almost at the end of this video. We're finishing it up with the weekly spread. For this video I put just one weekly because the video would be too long and I had no inspiration, to be honest, more to continue, so that's why it's only one spread. But I did a lot of drawing this time and it turned out pretty great. Not exactly what I was planning that it would turn out, but I'm very satisfied with the way it is, and that's why it's only one spread. But I will post the other weeklies in my Instagram account, and I will link them in the description of this video so that you can maybe follow me on the Instagram and see what I came up with, how I did the other spreads, and how the other spreads maybe represent more style that is my style than this one actually represents, because this spread is, again, it has a lot of color. It's not that minimalistic, it's very busy. So I just realized that I don't like busy spreads. I like to keep it simple and with toned down colors. So maybe in the next spreads this will be a bit more visible. I saw a lot of bullet journal videos making simple scenes when it comes to the drawings. For example, scenes on the table or scenes in front of the window. So that's why I felt inspired to make also similar types of drawings, and I decided to create a little scene happening on the table. And the table basically has like a coffee mug and also a few desserts, and it was very simple this time. As I said, I'm not used to drawing in my bullet journals. I mean, I could continue, but honestly I prefer digital drawing, so maybe I would be like more prone to actually draw it digitally and then just stick it into the bullet journal. And when it comes to the next drawing, I decided to make a window scene, and from a cute window with beige curtains you can see mountains that are covered in snow, and it was such a cute little scene. It was actually very simple for me to draw, but I thought it adds a cozy little touch to this spread. At first I wanted to leave out the white parts of the mountains so that it would look like it's snow there, but then I changed my mind and I decided to color the white parts with my white pen, and it's actually a perfect white pen. I was mentioning it before in basically all of my videos, but it was perfect this time for making snow. And later I decided to draw a snow globe, so I also put some snowflakes there. I was just putting dots with my white pen on the snow globe, and that was mimicking the snow. I believe that snow globes are a perfect way that you can experiment with drawings, because you can put a lot of stuff inside. So you can go for classic Christmas elements, or you can create some type of scenery there, or maybe just shapes and hearts. So snow globes can actually be pretty creative and fun, and that's what I was going for. And I added some more stars and trees as they were in the first cover page. I think that that touch is just amazing with the snow globe, and all around it I added stars with with a gold pen. As we are wrapping up the last page that I wanted to show you, I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me. Thank you for watching this video. It's been such a fun time making those spreads, and I promise you I will continue making them. And the only thing I have left to say is basically happy holidays. I wish you a happy December, and let's just see how everything looks. And that's it from me. Thank you for watching.